The day I had polio, or something very much like it. It was 1959. I was 4 years old. I was at the birthday party of a little red-haired girl who lived across the street. Before the cake and ice cream even arrived, I started feeling sick, queasy, no appetite. I did what any independent 4-year-old would do back then. I walked into the house and told the mother she needed to call my parents. Instead, she brought me a plate of those citrus jelly candy slices, my absolute favorite. She thought it would make me forget about going home. I didn't want candy. I walked back outside, handed the candy to the other kids, and sat down on a lounge chair. That's when I realized I couldn't move my legs. I could feel them perfectly, but from my hips down, nothing. No motor control.
I called another kid over and told him, in my 4-year-old way, that the mother was definitely going to have to call my parents now.
My father carried me away and drove me to our pediatrician, Dr. Zoll.
A man I admired so much, I decided right there I wanted to be just like him when I grew up. Ironically, I did become a pediatrician. On the way to the doctor, I started regaining movement. By the time we got into the exam room, my legs were completely normal again. The whole episode lasted about an hour. Transient paralysis, transverse myelitis, whatever you want to call it. Fortunately for me, it resolved. Not every child was so lucky. Part of why I became a doctor was to figure out what happened to me that day. I asked top pediatric neurologists. No one had an answer. The mystery stayed unsolved for 40 years. Then one day in my 40s, I was having lunch with my mother. A friend mentioned he'd had polio. I started asking questions. The symptoms matched mine exactly. I turned to my mother and asked, "Did I get a polio vaccine shortly before that birthday party?" Without hesitation, she said, "Yes, about 2 weeks before. 40 years. Solved in one sentence. My point is not that every paralysis after a vaccine is caused by the vaccine. My point is not that all vaccines are harmful. My point is simpler, and far more important. History is messier than we're told. We were told vaccines were safe and effective. We were taught it in medical school. We were expected to repeat it as doctors. Yet I had a clear paralytic episode shortly after a polio shot, and not one physician ever connected the dots. Not because they were evil, not because they were stupid, but because they never even thought to ask the question. Medicine has an extraordinary ability to see what it expects to see and ignore what it does not. The most dangerous phrase in medicine isn't "I don't know." "I don't know" is honest. It's where discovery begins. The most dangerous phrase is, "That can't happen." The moment we say that, we stop looking. We stop learning. And science turns into dogma. That little 4-year-old boy sitting on that lounge chair, unable to move his legs, taught me a lesson I've carried my entire career. We should never be afraid of the truth, whatever the truth turns out to be. Medicine would do well to remember that. Drop your thoughts below. Share this if it made you think.